Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Chairman Smith. I was pleased to work on this bipartisan effort to reduce the administrative burden placed on federally funded researchers. Last year, in my new role as the chairman of the subcommittee on research and technology, I participated in a university tour across the state of Indiana. This tour focused on federally funded research in the state of Indiana and included Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology and Indiana State University, both in Terre Haute, Indiana, and the University of Evansville and University of Southern Indiana, both in Evansville, Indiana, and the issues of concern these higher education institutions have surrounding federally funded research. Along with the input I received during last year's tour, we have also received feedback and input at various hearings the committee has held pertaining to this regulatory burden. This legislation would establish a working group to review federal regulations that affect these universities and others. The working group would be required to obtain input from stakeholders, including federally and non-federally funded researchers, higher education institutions, small businesses, and scientific disciplinary societies. The bill also requires a report on what steps are taken to carry out the recommendations of the working group. I would like to thank Chairman Smith, Ranking Member Johnson, my colleague Mr. Peters from California, my colleague Mr. Lipinski from Illinois for their work on the bill, and I'm hopeful this bipartisan legislation can see movement in the Senate and that from there we can help to alleviate some of the burden placed on our research universities so they can get back to the main goal of conducting basic science research. Mr.